Hi, I'm Marianne Smith, and today we're going to talk about dementia-friendly approaches in senior living. The goals for today are to briefly review the dementia-friendly social movement and then apply dementia-friendly principles to care and services that are provided in senior living settings. Last, we'll review how ideas and practices may also be applied in the larger community. I'd like to acknowledge that this program is one in a series of programs about the dementia-friendly social movement and is co-sponsored by the Some Center for Gerontological Excellence and the Geriatric Workforce Enhancement Program at the University of Iowa Geriatric Education Center. Some slides used in this presentation are from the Dementia Friendly America movement and are used with permission. So let's think about being dementia friendly. For the most part in the U.S., being dementia friendly is being led by Dementia Friendly America. And in that, they have two main approaches: dementia-friendly communities and the Dementia Friends program. Both programs support dementia friendliness, and both are sponsored by Dementia Friendly America, as I said, with the link there at the bottom of the page. So being dementia friendly isn't just for communities or individuals who live in the community. There are also wonderful opportunities for senior living to also be dementia friendly. In that, we can provide high quality dementia care, help all staff to gain skills about dementia and how to be dementia friendly, no matter what their role in the organization may be, help all family and visitors understand dementia and how to be a dementia friend, and collaborate with community members and services to increase awareness about dementia friendliness and how to be dementia friendly in our community and as a dementia friend. The impact that we're really searching for in this process is to support people who are living with dementia and also their care partners. On the left side, we see community capability. And in that means that we really want all sectors of our community, from the faith community to the business community to government and healthcare, to all understand a bit about dementia and how to be dementia friendly. And we also want systems capability, and this is really where the point about senior living being dementia friendly comes into play. We want dementia care, high quality dementia care and supports to be provided in healthcare, long-term care, and through community services. And by coming at it from both the community side and the system side, we want persons living with dementia to have better well-being. We want their care partners to feel effective in their role as a care partner. And we also want that care partner to feel well supported themselves and feel like they and their family also are healthy. So let's talk about dementia-friendly community. First, a community can be a town or a city, or it can just be a group of people with shared interests, like senior living communities. Dementia-friendly communities help people with dementia feel included and supported in the places they work, live, and play. They recognize that a person with dementia is a whole lot more than just their diagnosis. They understand that dementia can affect a person's cognition, behavior, emotions, and physical abilities. And dementia-friendly communities, very importantly, embrace the belief that everyone has a role in recognizing people with dementia and recognizing them as part of the community and supporting their independence, value, and inclusion. A dementia-friendly community works to increase awareness about dementia, promote social inclusion of persons living with dementia and also their family members, and we challenge stigma about having dementia that collectively works to improve both care that is provided and services that are used. Second, there are lots of groups advancing being dementia friendly. My focus today has really been on Dementia Friendly America and Dementia Friends USA. But let's also just be widely aware that the Dementia Action Alliance is another very large and active group throughout the U.S. that is advancing dementia friendliness. Dementia Friends actually started in the United Kingdom and is very active there. Our Alzheimer's Association here in the U.S. is also highly supportive of dementia friendliness, and so is the Alzheimer's Society in both United Kingdom and in Canada. So there are lots and lots of state-based, national, and international movements going on to promote understanding about what dementia is, work to help inclusion and acceptance and support, and reduce stigma associated with living with dementia. So, what's that mean to senior living? Well, I say we can apply elements of a community as a town or city to the care and services and supports of a residential senior living setting that is also a community. And in that, everyone has a role in recognizing people with dementia as part of the senior living community and outside of the senior living community as well, and supporting their independence, their value, and their inclusion. So let's go back to Dementia Friendly America for just a minute. And this is a screenshot that comes right out of their website. And I think it's so important. I just would like to read it directly to you. Fostering dementia friendliness. Communities across the country are stepping up to support a growing number of individuals with dementia and their family and friend care partners. Is your community ready to become dementia friendly? Good question. So if we reflect on that, in Dementia Friendly America, a city is composed of a wide variety of sectors. So dementia friendly community is pictured on this slide, and you can see care throughout the continuum, memory loss supports, legal, financial, faith communities, banking, transportation, emergency services, businesses and business employees. And that means that they take an all sectors approach. In a city or town, we would want to engage perhaps our businesses, restaurants, retail, others, our banks, financial institutions, faith communities, health and long-term care, neighbors, community members, local government. So that's great for a city or town, but in a senior living community, we can also take an all sectors approach. We can include nursing services as well as food services and dietary, social work and social services, housekeeping and maintenance, our rehabilitation therapies, our transportation services, the leaders, administrators, the board of directors, and certainly the family members, friends, and visitors from the community who come to our setting. So we can apply those very same ideas of taking an all sectors approach to a senior living community. And so we still are looking at care throughout the community, and we still may be looking at memory loss supports. But instead of looking at banking, we may be just looking at employees within our setting, or senior services, independent living. How do we engage in with our community? What kinds of programs do we offer? What kind of face services do we have? And what about our food services and transportation? Again, that idea of taking an all sectors approach just means that all of the services, all of the people, all of the members of our senior living community can be engaged to learn about dementia and be dementia friendly to all those who live in the setting. So in a city, an action team that works to improve dementia friendliness might be composed of a wide variety of individuals who live with dementia and also their family caregivers. These are key members, but also a pretty wide group of community members, social services, transportation services, government programs, and leaders. So these are the people and organizations, the sectors that would come together to build an action team and devise ideas about how to be more dementia friendly in a community, meaning a city or town. We can do the very same thing when we think about senior living. We can think about our employees, our leaders, our family members, and again, all of the services provided throughout the community, the senior living community, in the same way as you build an action team and include people living with dementia and also their family care partners, their friends and family members. And we use, in many different ways, the very same approach. Being dementia-friendly community is 4 steps. Convening key leaders and members to understand dementia and its implications, engaging in discussion about dementia-friendly strengths and gaps so that you can make improvements, analyzing needs and thinking about what changes are most important, and then acting together to develop an action plan that meets the goals, your goals, and measures progress in being truly dementia-friendly. So in a dementia-friendly community, the main approach is changing awareness and knowledge by sector, setting priorities based on gaps and needs, developing and offering training to change practices, making improvements in a sector, and then moving ahead. And dementia-friendly communities, for the most part, uses group-oriented methods. So, for example, a senior living community might think carefully about where their strengths and gaps are and say, I think we do a pretty darn good job in our daily care provision. But I'm not confident that the people in the kitchen and the people who are helping, the staff who are helping all of our residents get their food through the buffet line and sit down and get started, I'm not really sure that they understand dementia friendliness. So let's think about starting there. And maybe from there we'll talk about housekeeping, or maybe we'll talk about maintenance, or maybe we really do need to start with the direct care workers. It's all about where you are as a senior living community and thinking about what's important to you and where you'd like to start. So on the flip side, the other really important program is being a dementia friend. And there are wonderful opportunities in senior living communities to participate in the Dementia Friends program. It started in the United Kingdom in 2013 and has grown dramatically, both throughout the UK and globally, and now is in the United States. It was licensed in the United States by the N4A. Very exciting and very important. So let's backtrack. So Dementia Friends UK, United Kingdom, a dementia friend is somebody who learns about dementia so they can help their community. So this could be our senior living community. Dementia Friends helps people living with dementia by taking actions, big and small. And that also applies to senior living. The 5 key messages that everyone should know about dementia are listed on this slide. And I personally think there are so many wonderful opportunities for senior living to advocate for everyone, all of the employees, and all of the visitors and family members to understand that dementia is not a natural part of aging. Dementia is caused by diseases of the brain, and it is not just about losing your memory. It's also highly possible to live well with dementia. And last and absolutely most important in my thinking is that there is so much more to the person than their dementia. So this idea of being a dementia friend and making small changes or making big changes means that you can visit with someone you know who has dementia. You can be more patient in a shop queue, in the line when an older person may be fumbling or trying to figure something out, or maybe in a senior living setting, they're trying to go out the door and you know that they shouldn't. And instead of hollering at them, we just kindly pause and try to distract them with conversation. It might be pausing to ask someone if they need help, if they seem confused. And being a dementia friend also means volunteering, campaigning, possibly wearing a badge, or talking about dementia to raise public awareness. So there are 2 main ways to become a dementia friend. We also talk about this in our Dementia Friends program, but in an overview way, you can take online training at the Dementia Friends website, or you can attend in-person training that's offered in your local community. And the in-person training, is being offered by our state-based units, and I'm very excited to report that Iowa was licensed in 2020 and will be offering in-person training to be a dementia friend sometime very, very soon. So when we think about being a dementia friend, the idea here is that we want to change awareness about what dementia is, knowledge about how it impacts that person, and practices about how we respond and react. And the focus is on individuals, you, me, my neighbor, my husband, individuals taking action. It offers training to increase knowledge about dementia and then ways that we can change what we do in day-to-day living and in our practices out in the community, but certainly in a senior living environment, how we change what we do in day-to-day care. It uses both online and in-person group training and supports community-based changes, but it really is focused on individual learning. So, the meaning to senior living is that there are lots of opportunities to support the national dementia friendly movement. We can support staff, family care partners, and community members alike to be a dementia friend. We can use the 4-step dementia friendly community approach to set priorities for change within the senior living community. Family and visitor training can be provided to support friendliness towards persons living with dementia. And we can certainly have staff-oriented dementia care practice changes in how we do business, and certainly training. So care of older adults who are known to have dementia, and how individuals in the senior living setting respond to all older people who may have dementia. Not just thinking about the ones who may already live in memory care or in the specialized unit, but all persons living in the senior community that may have dementia. It's also really important to say there is no one right way. You can adopt dementia-friendly communities or dementia friends as an opportunity, but there's not one right way of doing it. There are all kinds of options and opportunities and choices along the way. And certainly, dementia friendliness isn't something that we do once. It's an ongoing process. We can make changes over time with our eyes on the big picture. Small changes leading to bigger changes with more impact as we move ahead. And certainly engaging the larger community can help us get there. So when we think about moving to the surrender community, we genuinely believe that being dementia friendly can absolutely start in a senior living community and engage the surrounding community, the town or city in which the senior living community is based, to help us out, to support, to be engaged, to do something to really advance dementia friendliness. So community involvement is really, really helpful. It can support your dementia friendly programming, spread the movement throughout the larger community, the city or town, and advance awareness of dementia, meaning that we make changes big and small. We keep pushing ahead on those 5 key messages of being a dementia friend. We are inclusive in our daily living and community activities so that people living with dementia and their care partners both feel included, supported, and cared about. So we highly encourage inviting community members to join you as you think about advancing dementia friendliness. You can do that through your resident councils or family councils, dementia support groups, newsletters, social media. You can share information online. You can point people to where they can read more using their smartphone or their laptop. Visit Dementia Friends online, the Dementia Friends USA, or for that matter, Dementia Friends Iowa. And think about how we can engage family members and friends to help really champion the movement. There's so much more information available about dementia friendliness and these national movements. So again, I urge you to visit Dementia Friendly Communities Overview, which is a short program that has been developed about being dementia friendly, and Dementia Friends Overview, another short program that's part of this series. And certainly contact us for more support or information. And us is, again, the Some Center and the Iowa Geriatric Workforce Enhancement Program that is hosted by the Iowa Geriatric Education Center. So, in summary, residential senior living has many options to advance dementia-friendly principles and practices. Think about all the ways that you can make changes, big and small, promote inclusion, acceptance, and quality of living for all persons living with dementia, not just those who are in memory care. And work to engage members of your surrounding community as your partners as you do this. Thanks so much.